Yeah, so what I want to share real quick is directly related to Silent Hill 3. In that it was something I found in Silent Hill 2 Remake. Now, I think this was just an Easter egg. I think if, let's say Bloober Team was given the go-ahead to remake the other two games, I don't necessarily think this is canon. Because by all intents and purposes, I think Silent Hill 3 takes place after Silent Hill 2. However, I did take a couple of screenshots. Here's the first one. Recognize this room? This is the room that Heather and Douglas stay in when they first get to Silent Hill. And there is an actual, you can see in the background, there is an actual, I forget what that's called. I don't know if, I don't know, I have a mental block on it, but you can see that in the background. That is room 106, too, at the, at Jack's Inn. And I have a second picture, just a close-up on something else. Douglas's hat. Now, again, I think they only put this in the game as, like, a nice, homage to it. I don't necessarily think it's canon that Heather and Douglas were here before James was. I think there's also a Silent Hill 4 reference. I haven't found it yet. I may have actually missed it because I think it might have been in, the apartment complex. But it's just kind of cool that they, like, recreated the room almost to a T. It looks like how it would look if it was in the remake. But yeah, the room is very, very similar. Douglas's hat is there. Still can't go into the bathroom. But I just thought that was nice. And, like I said, pretty much the only thing that has been holding the Silent Hill 2 remake back was the game's performance issues. And it might actually seem like they've finally addressed that. But yeah, that's been my day. I have had a horrible day since I've woken up. Here I thought my, like, computer was, like, freaking out, and no, it's just my fucking antivirus that's causing more problems than it's solving. But anyway, we can actually get into the game now. And, hello, Beta. Hello, Looney. And thank you for the, well, I can't see what it is now because I had to reload the page, but... Oh, wait. Didn't someone subscribe with Prime? I thought that was you. Yeah. Was that you, Looney? Because it's not even showing up on my activity feed. That's weird. Yeah, why it's not showing up on my... The weirdest shit has just been happening all day. I'm almost afraid to boot this game up. Like, what the fuck? Why is, like, the weirdest shit happening to me today? But anyway, thank you for the resub. I don't know how many months that is. But again, thank you. Now, because I wasted so much time, I'm not...
Your will is no longer your own.
Oh, thanks for gifting a sub to Beta. I appreciate that. That was also a really good, notification to get, too, because it's random. Think I'm right before... Yeah, I'm right before Leonard. Beta is now obligated to play Mario Party. I think the next time I stream this, I might take the widescreen hack off. It's not really necessary anyway. Just so, you know, it doesn't look like that Harry's head has been cut off.
Heather?
Yeah? Leonard, where are you?
Thank you. Now I can finally leave here. Now Claudia's ridiculous dream is over. Well, I guess it's time to dispose of her. The salvation of all mankind. Ha! Why must we reward even the unbelievers?
What are you talking about?
About our plans, of course. It's true that God is merciful, but first, one must be chosen. Only we, who hearken to the voice of God, will be given the keys to paradise. Don't you think so, Heather?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and think whatever you want.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I don't think the way you guys do. I don't want any part of that kind of paradise.
You're an unbeliever. You deceived me.
I didn't deceive you. We were both just wrong about each other. I thought you were a normal person.
So you tried to trick me so you can run off with my seal, eh? Heretic! You plan to destroy God!
I told you I wasn't trying to trick anyone. What is this seal thing anyway?
Don't play innocent. You can't fool me anymore. The seal is mine! I was appointed by God to be its guardian! The only thing you'll get from me is a gruesome death.
Leonard? Is that you?
Death to all who turn their backs on God!
Is every person here a mental case? Well, I guess you're not a person anyway.
The sass. I forgot, I should have my shotgun equipped. I only have 2 bullets. Okay. Jesus. Did I run out of ammo? Oh, I ran out of ammo. This is the way he was firing when I was shooting him with the SMG. Got him. Yeah, but I actually think the final boss is actually a little bit difficult, but these first two bosses are actually pretty fucking easy. He was vibrating when I was shooting him with the SMG, though. Looks so weird.
Leonard's not here anymore. I guess I should head back to the motel now. I hope Douglas is okay. Huh?
Yeah, that's a seal.
What's this?
Yeah, so I literally only have ammo for the handgun. Thankfully, I have plenty. Oh yeah, I do have a stun gun, I guess. But that's basically a melee weapon. I was gonna say something, but it just kind of just left my mind just now. Oh yeah, you know what? I actually kind of forgot that even in Silent Hill, you still get a, Because I remember the devs saying that Silent Hill doesn't have a sun. Like, the sun doesn't appear at all, but there's still, like, an orange glow out here, and we are still in Brookhaven Hospital. That's what I was wondering, too, because in Silent Hill 2 Remake, there is a part, of the game where it's not sunny, but it kind of looks like this. So I was wondering, did they, like, just not think of that? But no, unless this isn't sun, and this is just how the town is sometimes. Because this glow is not in Silent Hill 2 OG. But it is in this game, and it is in Silent Hill 2 Remake. Actually, someone did make a mod that makes it sunny in Silent Hill 2 Remake, and, the town looks surprisingly good. Even with that. Like, it doesn't look like it's out of place. It could be the engine doing that, though.
Why did you send her to my father?
Was that wrong?
It's your fault that he...
Oh, but surely it's a good thing. It means he was one of God's beloved, no?
Those who mock God will never receive salvation. You'll go to hell, Vincent. You'll never feel the joy of God's everlasting paradise.
And you think God is going to save you? Ha!
What do you know anyway?
I know about the pleasures of this world. And I want to find my happiness while I'm still here. You hated your father, didn't you? I saw the way he hit you, and kicked you, and made you cry. The memory of his cruelty is forever burned into my mind.
Yes, and that's why we need God.
What you call faith is nothing more than a child crying out for love. That's why you're all alone.
You don't understand. None of you do.
I just realized, does Vincent have two different colored eyes? One looked green and the other looked more blue. Again, I kind of doubt that, I could stream Silent Hill 2 Remake regardless of the update. I could stream it on Twitch. I actually think I could do that no problem, but I don't really want to disclude the YouTube audience. Because I want that to be as regular as Twitch now. You know, because it's more fun that way. I am definitely considering... In fact, I'm almost sure I'm going to do it. Probably spring of next year, I'm actually going to get another computer. Go into that door. Thank God these dogs are like nothing like the first game. They're incredibly easy to avoid. I'm actually wondering. Yeah, in a remake, it is the exact same setup.
Where's Douglas?
He went out. But he left a message for you.
Was there someone else here just now?
No, just me. Don't you want to know what the message is?
Yeah, what did he say?
The church is on the other side of the lake.
Church? Wonder what he meant by that.
You don't understand? That's where Claudia is. Across the lake. On the north side. If you're going, you better go through the amusement park. It's probably the only way in now. Go northwest on Nathan Avenue. It's a bit far, but closer than heaven.
Is that it for the message?
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Douglas really said that?
What's wrong? You don't trust me?
No. Again with the sass. I just like the way she said, thanks. Sounded so sarcastic. I was almost going to say it's kind of funny how the previous game had someone with almost no personality. Then we go to the next game with a character that has the most personality. But that's actually not true. I actually think James has more James has character in his own way. I don't even think he's far from a character with the least amount. That would probably go to Henry. And from what I heard, that's by design, because Henry was supposed to identify the most with the player. It's just a straight line. Yeah, James does have personality, it's just, his personality is kind of like, not bland, more like flat by design, just because of, you know, what he did. In the remake, I actually think that's conveyed really well too, just in a different way. I actually really like the new actor for James. And thank God he doesn't look like Markiplier anymore.
Oh, hell.
Not that there's anything wrong with how Markiplier looks. He is a handsome gentleman. I'm just saying that if James would have still looked like that from the earlier previews, it would have been far too distracting. He looks like his voice actor motion capture artist. Who's Scottish, I think. Because I saw an interview with him. It's a stuffed animal rabbit. Isn't this the mascot from a local amusement park? Oh fuck, I missed that. I thought she'd say the line again, but she didn't. I hate that I accidentally skip these sometimes. I don't know if these are the same descriptions. Well, if you missed it and you never played this game before, you're here at the beginning of the game as well. The dead body inside this box thing. Something interesting here. Nothing I can do about it, but I wonder who and why someone did this. I would say the same rules apply, but it kind of seems like there's less holes you can fall into in the beginning of the game. Hey, Leopurdic. I don't really get why some of these descriptions only come up once. I'm pretty sure this... I don't know if I said this in part 1, but this is the first time Robbie the Rabbit is, has been introduced into the game. He was not in the first 2 games. So if you're wondering where the Legion skin from Dead by Daylight came from, yeah, it's this game. It's also interesting that 2 is the most popular, but Robbie is like the signature mascot for the whole series. And he originated from this game. I think it's still all the same enemies, too. Same amount. No, actually, unless the dog didn't get alerted yet. I think there was a dog there, too, in the dream sequence. There are cookies and candies on display. I don't need any of that right now. There's a rabbit stuffed animal here. You do need to come in here. The beef jerky wasn't here, obviously, last time. I think I also pointed this out too, but it's kind of funny that, like, the pink ones always have the blood on them. But I didn't realize that there were other colors for Robbie, even in this game as well. I thought it was just something for DVD. Didn't you play this already? Yeah, this was in the intro. The dream sequence, but you're actually here this time. I think there's a key here as well. Well, there's handgun bullets. Those weren't here last time. I missed... God damn it, I missed the... In a place like this, it's more creepy than it is cute. It also has blood on it. I thought maybe there was something else in here. Maybe there is. Oh yeah. I was right, there was a key in here. So this is different. You need this. Rosewater's chocolate. Okay, so remember last time when this door was locked and we didn't have the key for it? You turn it off this time and you don't get run over. Now, you probably won't know this if you didn't fully complete the intro, but it's not required. You could probably still figure it out on your own. However, something will still happen here. Despite the fact that we turned it off. She jumps off this time.
I hired you to find the girl, and you performed serviceably. What is it now?
You lied to me about Heather, lady. I don't like being used.
Lie? What lie?
That Heather was kidnapped from you.
But it's true. She was originally one of us. That man, Harry Mason, stole her away and kept her hidden from us.
Yeah, but she says she was happy.
She was brainwashed by him, deceived, because her true self had not yet awoken. She carries God within her. But when a lesser Mother of God truly awakens,
Yeah? What's gonna happen?
she will usher in the eternal paradise.
What kind of place is that?
A place with no pain, no hunger, no sickness, no old age. There will be no greed or war, and all will live by God's grace alone.
No this, no that, no nothing. A paradise? For castrated sheep, maybe. Sounds pretty boring.
I pity you. You still don't understand. You're going to kill me? Is it really so easy for you?
I've done it before.
Then I truly do pity you.
You know, it would be kind of cool to see, what Douglas's perspective is on all of this. Especially with that line. I mean, after that, she has to be, like, hurting something fierce. I don't think you get damaged from that, though, but... I don't think I healed myself from that one hit that I got from Leonard. Obviously, this is not a one-for-one recreation of how the amusement park looked in the first game, as far as I'm aware, but it does look very similar. Considering it's a new console generation. It's a popcorn wagon. Nothing very interesting about it. But this popcorn doesn't look right. I don't think I'll be having any. But then again, I wouldn't need anything else here either. Again, you gotta be careful on normal difficulty and up. There are a lot of spots, and it's... Your flashlight doesn't illuminate much in the amusement park. There's a lot of spots where you can just fall. Oh yeah, probably one of the most memorable parts of the game coming up. Poorly Haunted Mansion. This part also kind of, like, terrified me when I was younger. I hated running through this part. It's not so much that it was hard, though. It's actually not a hard part. Yeah, again, the second game's story is like one of the best stories in the series. The environment and all of that is like very tense. But to be honest, this game is the only one in the series that actually scared me as much as it did. And like I said, it's because out of all of the Silent Hills that I've played, this one is the one that fucks with you the most. Just shy of, like, it doesn't fuck with you still as much as, like, a game like Eternal Darkness does, where it breaks the fourth wall, but... it definitely does try to do it a lot more than the second game ever did, than the first game does, than even the fourth game does. Homecoming is just awful. Downpour was also by a different team, like Homecoming was. Origins, I just really can't say anything about Origins, because I've only played like an hour of it. And I barely even watched it, so... I still know next to nothing about Origins. I might play it at some point, though. I do have it on my computer. But I'm not doing that this year, because I don't have it properly set up. And I didn't want to do a full-on Silent Hill, Month of Horrors, so... yeah, I might play that again soon. I don't know. Dolphin, I always seem to have problems with the emulator, the Dolphin emulator, and that's which is funny enough still the best one that you can use for GameCube. I think it's the only one, but I could be wrong about that.
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion. We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready, then go through the door.
Not much to look at.
Help! Help! Do you hear those voices? A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this room. Oh, the cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to! Anyway, I'm lying. It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died. By suicide. That's Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven?
Jeez, it's real. This is a real dead body hanging here. I don't think they meant for this to be part of their attractions. Who would have done this?
This mansion is quite old, so please watch your step. Sometimes the floor suddenly gives way, and beneath the floor, there's nothing. I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime.
Okay, so...
Or if you'd prefer,
Oh, fuck.
we could come and visit you instead.
Yeah, so this... I think it's this part coming up. Obviously not... This part's just kind of funny, but the next part is the part that actually scared the hell out of me.
That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I have to agree with them. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, and that's why.
Dying is much easier.
Where was... Oh, it's right before the... Alright. I think you can probably skip all of the,
Welcome to the poorly haunted
Yeah. I think it's just the one part that you have to watch.
Help! That's Danny. A quiet.
Yeah, thankfully you can just skip all of this so you don't have to watch it a
This
second
mansion
time.
is quite old, so please, I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. That was
I think it
supposed to
moves...
be the
This
exit,
red light moves
but it
faster
seems
depending on
that
what,
no one wants you to
difficulty you're
leave.
playing it on.
Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I have to agree with them. Don't...
Yeah, it's only the two segments. I didn't mean to die there either. I wasn't showing it off. I don't think I'll speak later because it's really fucking loud on this part. But, I don't remember dying on that part the first time I played it. Because, again, I think it moves faster depending on your difficulty. So it actually moves really slow on easy. I'm thinking that's the case anyway. And I think on hard difficulty, it is almost always constantly behind you. It's a flyer for some kind of musical for kids. It looks like they did it on the stage. This place is empty now, but I'll bet it was packed that day. Whoa, trying to center the camera just makes it freak out. This I don't exactly remember. Also, I never got any additional ammo as far as I know, other than the handgun ammo. And there is a fight coming up where that could be a problem. The flyer for a musical, nothing interesting about it. Probably the same one. Yeah. Just a red shoe in the middle of the stage. Oh, here we are. Thank God. I at least have 6 bullets. That's the first time he's ever done a fast attack. I've never seen him do a quick swipe like that. She's staring at something, but I don't know. Oh, maybe here? This column here, wouldn't that work? Maybe I was supposed to come up here first. This half is fine. Better do something with the other half, though. Do I use it here? No. I know I have to use the second half of the chain somewhere else, but I don't know where. It's probably on one of them. I don't know. There's no time to start playing around with stuff like this. Yeah, where do I don't remember where to hook it to. Not to this, is it? No. I think I already tried that too. I don't think the shoe is relevant. Wait, what the hell do I do with this perfume? It says use and equip. I don't ever remember the perfume being something that I could, like, actually use as a weapon. Wait, what does it look like with it equipped? Does it attract enemies to you? I don't get it. Or does it repel them? Too small for me to wear, not that I'd want to. Wait, what if I combine it with the shoe? Maybe I am. That combo doesn't make sense, okay. Maybe use it... not that. Nah. Do I go somewhere else, maybe? Wait, what happens if I turn this on? What's the point of turning it on now? Forget it. Okay, I can't turn it on yet. Oh. Ulit. I think maybe it's either in a different part of this room or... like, maybe it's in a different room entirely? There's probably a spot where you can hook it to. I doubt it's out here, though? Yeah, I don't know where you would actually hook the thing. I don't think it's out there. I think I have to open a door. Oh, it's this. I'm not strong enough to budget no matter how much I pull. There's gotta be a way. Alright. So it is a door. It's because I didn't inspect that door first, is why it took me a little while to remember.
Douglas,
You're late.
are you hurt?
I can't move my right leg. I think it's broken.
I'll call an ambulance.
Hold it. I don't think one will come. Don't worry. I'm used to it.
You old fool! Getting yourself hurt like that?
Sorry.
Why did you have to do that for me? What'll I do if you die?
What'll we do if this god thing gets born?
Come on. How powerful could a god from a dump like this be? I'm sure it'll be no big deal.
Yeah, but anyway, something's gonna happen.
Who knows? Maybe we'd all be better off if it did.
But if this is how a god of mercy acts, I don't want to see any more of him. That's a pretty good reason to risk my life, don't you think? Plus, I'm just an old fool, right?
You think you're Superman or something?
You know, I always wanted to be him. Besides,
Yeah.
I want to help you out.
You don't have to feel responsible. I know it's not your fault.
You remind me of my son.
You said nobody was going to cry for you.
Dead people don't cry. Stupid kid got himself shot robbing a bank.
But why?
Maybe because his pop was a penniless good-for-nothing. Who knows? Anyway, now I guess I'll never find out. Sorry. I shouldn't have said you reminded me of a guy like you.
Well, maybe if you had compared me to your daughter. Listen, I'll take care of the rest. You stay here and I'll be back when it's over.
You'll be okay by yourself.
Hey, no problem. Besides, my dad's not around anymore, so only I can do this. What are you doing?
Maybe killing you here is the only way to end this nightmare.
Yeah, you might be right.
That's such a good shot. Can't go back and talk to him though. See?
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. I'd come with you if I wasn't hurt.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the problem with older guys, huh? I'll handle things. You just rest. Don't die on me, okay?
It is kind of neat that they just added that in for some reason. Nothing over here? No. Oh, wait. I thought I had to go into the fortune house. Hold on. Can I go into the fortune house? Yeah. I don't know which way is the way I'm supposed to go. I think probably... Oh, this is the save room. Alright. I'm glad I did come in here. Client, Claudia Wolf. Request, searching for then infant. Alessa Gillespie, or Gillespie. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Kidnapped by a man named Harry Mason. No word from police, kidnap location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article, Alessa Gillespie 7, dead in fire. Links to current case to be investigated, priority low. Using alias Heather. Neighbors do not know real name. What is she hiding? Douglas's notebook. Again, they have like all of these like additional sounds that are just meant to fuck with you. The symbol usually looks unnatural and weird. But here, it sort of seems to fit. Still makes me feel creepy, though. Like someone peeking into my brain. Or like someone groping around in your skull. Now, I don't remember this portion at all. It's a Cinderella doll. Snow White doll. It'd be cute enough on a normal doll, but just a head? Downright creepy. I would consider them more like statues. They almost look like animatronics, but maybe doll is a translation error, I don't know. Oh yeah, already. Put the red shoe at Cinderella's feet. Snow White would have an apple. But it's a doll head instead? Why is it not an apple? The slippers make sense. I don't understand the doll head, though. Doesn't Snow White even eat an apple? Or am I thinking of a different, fairy tale? Like, I certainly don't remember a doll head. There's photos on the ground. What's this? You're correct? Alright. Are these photos of these dolls? Cinderella on the left and Snow White on the right, but something is wrong. Something red over there, but... Door shut tight, won't budge, no matter how hard I push. This is the dragon that guards the treasure's gates. Or the treasure gates. The treasure chests! Why was I saying gates? It's just a prop and not scary at all. Why did it just all of a sudden get red? Thankfully, the areas are wide enough where you can just easily avoid a lot of the enemies here. Again, like, man, they are really stingy with the ammo. Either that or some of these areas might have ammo and I'm just not looking hard enough. Again, I have plenty of handgun ammo. I'm just really lacking in the other two. Actually, funny enough, I think I had that problem in I'll wait to equip this. I had that problem in the first game, I think. The ticket booth, there's no one here, so I guess I'll just sneak in. Oh yeah, I think you have to attack. This horse is alive. Well, alive may not be the word for it. It's no ordinary carousel horse. It's not made of wood or plastic. I don't know, but it's just kind of strange is all. I guess if you hold X in, you actually do a strong attack. I never knew that about the katana. I think the more stamina you have, the more damage you do. There's a memo pinned on the horse's side with a huge nail. When 13 turns count 4, you will die from their curse. Wish to escape, there is but one way out. To kill before you are killed, you will be saved by the 12th death. Yeah, so you have to kill them. Otherwise you die. They know her. I got them all? Yeah, I got them all. I actually think this fight is kind of difficult. You know what? Let's test this out. Nope. She just blocked it. I mean, on easy, like, everything is easy to do. You can just shoot through it. She doesn't block, I don't think, on easy either. I think you have to wait until she runs. You always just melee fight her? Alright, let me see how that works. I forgot, you can block in this game. I completely forgot you can block. The problem is she ends up getting like some... She has a gun now. Fuck. God damn it. I only have 6 shots in my shotgun, though. Yeah, I have no submachine gun ammo either. Ow. God, thank God for this katana. It's so good. At least for this fight. Now she has the submachine gun. Fuck. God damn it. I can't see shit. Ah! God damn it. I always do it at, like, the worst time. Actually, not nearly as hard as I thought it would be. Would be a lot harder if I wasn't using a katana, though, so, thanks for the suggestion, however, because that fight probably would have taken a lot longer and I might have died. It would be better for myself to die. After all, it's something to be afraid of. That child, that demon, when I think of the endless pain it will bring when it is birthed, I decided that instead of the suffering and cruelty I endured in that sick room, that I would like to bestow a more gentle and peaceful death on myself. Why do I resist? I never thought of myself as such a fool. Alessa. I guess it's kind of strange for me to call you that, since you are me. But you know what? You and I don't think alike, after all. And it's not that I don't remember that sick room, either. Squishy. Probably should have just used the first aid kit, oh well. They're really stingy with the SMG ammo, considering you go through it so fast. Stained by the evils of this world, we hold our sorrows within us. Only you can heal us these wounds, each morning, afternoon, evening, and night. We call out your name and pray for the day of the miraculous descent. I noticed there's only certain parts of the game where you actually see the film grain. Like, sometimes it's really heavy. Here, it's non-existent. I give to you unreservedly my body and my eternal soul. Whatever darkness may befall me, I will endure with you beside me. Is this Alessa speaking to Heather? Or is this Alessa speaking to Cheryl? Or is this Claudia? I actually don't know who's writing this. It's proof of your miraculous power. Guide our obedient and willing souls to the road of paradise, O Lord. We will not give in to the power of temptation as long as we have you in our hearts. O Lord, save us with your compassion. O Lord, shower us with your blessings. O Lord, favor us with your abundance. I think it's Claudia that wrote this. There's something written on the door. This door is the gate which leads to the road to paradise. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother. Admit your sins and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours.
How did you get here? It was Vincent, wasn't it? He led you here. When will he cease his meddling? But it's just as well. Luring you here also serves my purposes.
Checkmate.
Not yet. The time is not yet at hand. The time when all will be forgiven their sins. When the paradise we have long dreamed for will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you. Alessa, your true self.
But I am Alessa. My little Claudia, my dear sweet sister.
Alessa, is it you? Oh, how I've missed you.
I don't need another world. It's fine the way it is.
But you said it yourself. The world must first be cleansed with fire.
But that's not what I want now.
Alessa, don't you want happiness? Have you become blind to all the hopeless suffering in the world? We all need God's salvation.
Listen, suffering is a fact of life. Either you learn how to deal with that or you go under. You can stay in your own little dream world, but you can't keep hurting other people. Besides, I'll never forgive you for hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But for that to happen, the world must first be remade. And for that, we need God.
You self-righteous witch! No one asked you to help!
God, I wish she said bitch instead.
It's growing within you. You despise me, don't you?
You're damned right I do!
That's good.
You know, Claudia has a lot of, like, overtones of Wesker from Resident Evil. Maybe not as cocky as he is, but I don't know, the way she was, like, acting and, like, some of the language that she was using reminded me of Wesker in Resident Evil 5. By the way, Wesker is probably my favorite villain in any video game series. I don't know, I would have to do like a... I'd have to do like a tier list or something like that for like villains in video games, because I've played so many, I'm not exactly sure who I would consider my favorite antagonist, but Wesker's definitely up there. Eye of Night tarot card. Now that part where she says, but I am Alessa, I'm not exactly sure if that was her speaking or if that was Heather just fucking with her. I feel like it could equally be both. That was Heather? Alright, so it was just Heather fucking with her. I always wondered that. I don't think I ever got a straight answer from the wiki whenever I read it. That's why she put on a bit of an accent. There's nothing I can do with the organ. I don't know how to play anyway. Origin. In the beginning, people had nothing. Their bodies ached, and their hearts held nothing but hatred. They fought endlessly, but death never came. They despaired, stuck in the eternal quagmire. There's definitely Christian overtones with this religion, especially with the stained glass windows, but I don't necessarily think the religious cult in this game is based in Christianity, but I could be wrong about that. I think it's just their own. A man offered a serpent to the sun and prayed for salvation. A woman offered a reed to the sun and asked for joy. Feeling pity for the sadness that had overrun the earth, God was born from those two people. Yeah, I think it kind of mirrors Christianity, but I don't think it's supposed to actually be, like, an Abrahamic religion. Salvation. God made time and divided it into day and night. God outlined the road to salvation and gave people joy, and God took endless time away from the people. Creation. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god, Zuchilbara, the yellow god, Lopsilvith, many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create paradise, where people would be happy just by being there. Alright, this is where it kind of splits into being like an old, like, Roman god religion, almost. Almost. Maybe Greek, I don't know. Because, yeah, Abrahamic religions don't have multiple gods. So it's kind of like taking aspects of, like, different religions. It's just that the origin of it kind of seems like Christian-based, and then, or inspired by Christianity, and then it kind of, like, makes its own thing from there. Promise. But there, God's strength ran out, and she collapsed. All the world's people grieved this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to the dust, promising to come again. I don't think it's boring. Far Cry 5 kind of did it, and that game's story is batshit insane. I love the story in Far Cry 5. It's just complete and utter insanity. Like, it makes sense. Like, it has a consistency to it. I'm not saying it's, like, completely out there and hard to follow, but yeah, this game, among a whole bunch of other games, is the whole reason why I actually love, like, a good religious cult story. Oh, I meant only having one god. Alright, I get you. But there, God's strength ran out, and she collapsed. Also, God's a woman in this religion. All the world's people grieved this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to the dust, promising to come again. Faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and not forget our faith. We wait in hope for the day when the path to paradise will be opened. The only problem with Silent Hill is I think they leaned a little bit too heavenly. They leaned a little bit too heavily in into the religious cult story with some of the games after, I'd say, 4. They tried to explain it too much, and I think that's why the stories in the later games kind of failed. I mean, this game explains a lot about the cult aspect of it, and 1 does to an extent as well. But it does it just enough to where it's still leaves an air of mystery to it. And I think that's why the religious cult story in the Silent Hill games worked, initially. Even the 4th game... Yeah, I saved. I didn't need to read all of those, I just felt like it. But, I saved before I read all those. We don't need to read them again. So, if something bad happens... we don't need to do that again. Yeah, like I said, the film grain's back. Church map. Oh yeah, there was a, this part. So I kind of forget. I think I was actually wrong. So this part actually does... it doesn't guarantee that you'll get a certain ending, but it adds points to getting a certain ending. Like I said, there's only 3 endings in this game. 1 you have to try really hard to get. If you weren't actively going for it, you might still not get it, even if you make a certain decision, but... hang on, let me look something up real quick. Because I kind of fucked up the ending in the first one, I kind of don't want to fuck up the ending in this one. I don't think I will, but... on the off chance. Hello, lady. God fucking... I hate that, I hate sometimes how it's so incredibly hard. Okay.
Dear God, please forgive me. I know I'll be put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates. Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory. allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me. Forgive me for my wicked act of revenge. And deliver the soul of my poor murdered daughter. Please, also care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken. God, I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
At the very least, there's, nothing really much more to that. If you, pick the other one, but yeah, I just wanna make sure that I get the ending that I want. Funny thing, though, is I think I forgave her the first time I played this, and I still got an ending. God damn it, I was reading, asshole. I mean, I could kill him, but I'm only gonna go in that room, like, maybe one more time. Cancer's back. 2 cancers are back. I think he's dead now. Yeah. Pretty much can't hurt you with this katana. Man, does this thing fuck. Or maybe I just got lucky. Shelves are covered with file folders and boring books. There's no useful information here as far as I can tell. The fuck is... wait. Oh. Oh, hey. Neat camera angle, actually. See, if there's one thing that I miss about the remake... from the remake that the original games did was, like, this game has, like, the free camera, but it also has these fixed camera angles that you don't get in the remake. Not of this game, of course, of the second game. There are a bunch of papers in this file. I get the feeling that it's a handwritten copy of some book. Represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun. Oh, this is how you find out about the symbol. In heraldry, it symbolizes a religious group. The 2 outer circles are charity and resurrection. 3 inner circles are present, past, and future. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colors. But blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. I don't remember if the second game with the red square had a deeper meaning, other than it being a save point. I mean, James does comment on it. The first game didn't even have the halo of the sun, it just had the notepad. Yeah, I think I got lucky last time. I'm killing them because I do have to go through this room, and they can block, like, the entire pathway, so that's the only reason why I killed them. There's a picture here of an angel flying into the heavens. Nothing special. I get the feeling there's something behind this picture, though. That girl's cries and footsteps disappeared beyond it, after all. Is there something over here? Yeah, I probably need to do something in that room, so let me go there first. I just wanted to see what was in there. It seems more like a puzzle. Hi, Valtiel. Oh god. I think I might want to kill him, actually. Holy shit! Made that motherfucker fly. I didn't expect him to go back that far. There's a book on tarot here. Tarot was based on the 22 Hebrew consonants and is said to represent the entire world. Each card, numbers 0 through 21, has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. Was Walter Sullivan's 21 Sacraments based on the tarot cards? As that is an unusually specific number. Just realize that. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction and fraud. Second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism and arrogance. According to some texts, the Gardener deck has more than 22 cards. The Gardener deck does not exist today. It is mentioned only in literature. It is said that these extra cards were based on lost Hebrew vows and denoted an otherworldly transcendental existence, i.e. God. There's a sheet of paper here, but it's blank.
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
Are you sure about that?
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? Are you sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. Wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
Oh, really?
I like our facial
I'm just
facial
looking
expressions
out
here.
myself. Everyone does it. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room. You come here and enjoy spilling their blood. And listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? They look like monsters to you?
Oh no.
Don't worry. It's just a joke. By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
Oh, when he says you think those are monsters that you were killing? I don't know if Silent Hill 2 ever gave hints of that, Or if the first game gave hint. I don't think the first game gave hints of that at all. I don't think they really fleshed out the story yet. But yeah, yeah, the third game just kind of confirms that, the monsters are all, like, manifestations of each, individual person. But that's also the town itself. Like, this room looks more normal. Mainly because this is mostly how Vincent sees the room rather than Heather. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of their entomology and evolution. What a mouthful. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original— Hey! I just mentioned that before! Their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus, shared characteristics begin to appear. There is also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise, or lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with a demon's name. Of course, this is not done by believers, but by their opponents. I mean, it was, the manifestations of monsters, or at least the lack thereof, was confirmed a little bit by, the fact that Lara never saw any in the second game. You know, it's interesting that she never did either, because, I mean, she did kind of, like, lose a dear friend of hers, but I guess she didn't know at the time about Mary. And again, you also got the hint of how it's personal for every individual because of, less so about Eddie's experience, more so about Angela's experience. Especially your last encounter with her in the second game. Which, I still haven't gotten that far in the remake, so I don't know how it is. I just passed the hospital portion, or I got done the whole hospital portion in, the remake. And again, I found a Silent Hill 3 homage, like I mentioned at the start of the stream, in, the second game. Not fully healed, but I don't really feel like I should use my healing yet. Saint Jennifer. Unwavering faith under death's blade. Saint Alessa, Mother of God, Daughter of God. This picture, that's me. I'm holding the baby. And I'm the baby being held. The me that wanted death and disappeared with God 17 years ago. And the me here and now that sought life. Saint Nicholas, miraculous hands, a doctor of God. This circle means reincarnation. That's what it said on that paper back there. So death isn't the end. Pretty good deal if you ask me. I mean, if you end up going to the entities realm, death is not an escape. Thanks to reincarnation, I died as myself, but I'm still living as myself. But, you know, just the thought of it is starting to turn my stomach. Oh, this is a save point. I thought I had to do something in this room. Also, again, I completely forgot that she actually keeps commenting on this thing. It's only some of the save points that she doesn't. Oh, wait. Oh. I don't think I used the tarot card here. A big old book I got from Vincent in the archives. Oh, maybe the key is in here? I don't know. The magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the Viren 7 crest or the seal of Metatron. Metraton? That is a very interesting misspelling. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength, therefore, places a very high burden on the caster. As it is also difficult to control, it is not usually used. There are a surprising amount of spelling errors in this game. I do not remember them. This is why it bears the name Metraton. After the... Oh, no, wait, that wasn't, Oh, okay, that wasn't a spelling error. That was intentional. After the angel Metatron, or Metraton. Also known as the Agent of God. I mean, there are spelling errors in this game, but, that wasn't one of them. Maybe I need to use these on the pictures. There's only so many rooms I can go in. Yes? I went the wrong way. Is this just a save room? you don't use it on these. No, I don't think you do anything in here. Is there something obviously something I'm missing? Maybe that room all the way down there. That's the only place I haven't checked yet. I mean, well, it's the only place I haven't checked the second time. I looked at that. Maybe I have to go back to the church area? Maybe I do have to go back this way. Oh wait, I wonder, was there... Can we go into the other confession booth? No. But the door is shut tight and I can't open it no matter how hard I try. I don't think there was anything else in here. Nope. Somehow I remember the stained glass. Shows God and the man and woman who birthed her. I used to come to this chapel all the time when I was a little girl. I came to worship God and ask for my prayers to be answered. But it wasn't exactly me, it was actually Alessa when she was a little girl. But anyway, none of my prayers are ever answered. This is where I need to be. No reason to go back to the amusement park. Nope, nothing to do in here, I guess. And so what do I do now? I have these 2 tarot cards and that's it. Well, the cassette tape. All I can do is examine this. Do I... No, I don't use it here. Maybe I use the seal somewhere. Maybe that's what Vincent was hinting at. Maybe I use it in that other save room. Oh. Might have to use it somewhere, I just don't know where. Only other thing... Is there like a cassette player that I'm just not... Because I have this cassette. I haven't found out where it goes to. Wait, there's like a little... Hold on. It's like a little thing jutting out here. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So this is to go down to the... Alright. This is what I was missing. It kind of blended in with everything, so that's why I kept missing it. Cool. Almost reminds me of Doom 64 in a way. Just, you know, that one one of the secret levels where you just mostly see the void. All these bodies on the floor wrapped in plastic. What a nightmare. I'm just glad they don't seem about to get up anytime soon. What's the one thing that you don't do in a horror game? Is say shit like that. The door is open. Inside there's someone wrapped in a bag. Maybe... No, they're definitely dead. I mean, could make sure. Oh, here we are. Hanged Man tarot card. Fuck! I hate that so much when I accidentally, like, press the analog stick right when I inspect something and then it just immediately leaves, so I didn't get to see your thoughts on that. Oh, this is, forgot about this room. This is Harry's room. This room looks just like Dad's. It's more than just a resemblance. Dad's not sleeping in the bed, though. There's a musty diary on the bed. This writing, is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense even now that that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl. Or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. Thanks, Dad. So I was Alessa after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. You talking about Dahlia? None of the books catches my eye. Although the bookshelf and books are all the same as Dad's. I like how for this room in particular, though, it's like a bright, There's like an actual light coming into the room. Oh shit. This asshole. I should be able to, because this is like the last area of the game. I have like a half hour left. If I'm like near the end of the game and it's like when I usually stop, I'll run a little bit over because I'm pretty sure I can finish this tonight. God damn it. I'd kill him, but I'm more worried about, the other enemies interfering as well. It's Valtiel again, he's torturing a nurse. Or at least the corpse of one. I think the last time I played this, I never bothered to look. Because I don't remember that. Oh, hey, this room looks familiar. There are playing cards on the floor. I used to play a lot. I remember little Claudia always had a hard time winning. That made her cry. A memo book. Something's written inside. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God, I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No. Them. The last entry was written some 17 years ago. Oh yeah, this is the save pad from the first game. Looks like Dad wrote this too. Yep. Again, I played the third game before I played the first game. Even though I did play the first game before, I never really beat it, so I kind of forgot about that. I didn't forget about the room, but I forgot that the notepad was there. This is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease. Just as long as you say please. First thing you must know is that there's something in each row. But that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. Okay. Time to get the notepad out. Upside down man underground. Bottom piece. To his right, To his left, there's no one around. No cards on either side. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky. Moon top. Full or crescent floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Put that in, but I'm not sure if that's relevant. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why? You always look up at the night sky. You have it now. You didn't forget one major point you must not omit. And now, at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Hateful thing in the night is not your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. So you'll open the door, but I'm just sure that there will be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. I only have 4 of the cards, I think, at the moment. Not even, I only have 3. Scribbling on the floor here is Alessa's. For some reason, she always drew monsters like this when she was alone. She used to draw with Claudia, too. A nice daddy and mommy, and a fun school. A happy world where everyone smiled and laughed all day long. In short, everything we never had. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. When I mentioned her, saying that she was talking about Dahlia, that I forgot. Like, Harry was married. It's just that, his wife died, like, 3 years after they found Cheryl. My clothes from when I was 7. They don't fit me now. Good thing, too. The entity made them fit. I know it's not Kanan, I just like referring to Dead by Daylight. This is a closet. It's meaningless to me. I don't have time to wax nostalgic over these old clothes. Wasn't the one beautiful chapel, it was some other altar somewhere else. Forgot to read the first line. I don't know why. Brain fart, I guess. Wait, was one a... I don't know if that was a light switch or if that was another card on the wall. No, it was a light switch, never mind. Still there. Yeah, more and more, I'm actually kind of glad that, I replayed the first game. Even though I technically did not get the Kanan ending. Looks like there's some kind of drug here. But there's just a name on that label. No description or anything. It's too risky. Never mind. I find it a bit concerning that she even contemplated taking that. Something's stuck in this book. Get the full tarot card. The clown. Book. I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time, I don't want to. Aglaophotis. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It's said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. The picture of me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. "24 years ago, Dahlia used me to summon God. God was in my womb, but I couldn't deliver her. Then I was shut up here in this hospital room. I stayed here until Dad helped me out when I was 14. God ate away at me from within, driving me mad with suffering. There I was, wishing I could just die and be done with it. But when I went on living that nightmare for 7 years, looking at this bed just reminds me of those awful days. And I don't want to remember them because I'm not Alessa anymore. But Alessa is still me. I'm really not trying to deny it or anything. There's a picture here, but it's not my style at all. Oh, you piece of shit. God damn it. There you are again. Oh, actually, this was from... Didn't realize how elongated they were. I wonder... Is that supposed to represent Alessa and Claudia? Mainly because the shoes. Not really. I'm probably wrong. Do I even have to come back this way? I might not even have to kill them. I'm just thinking. Well, he might be unblocking... He might unblock the path, so maybe I should kill them. Nah, I think I'll just run by. Do I need 5? Maybe I only need 4. I also have this key, too, but... What does that key go to? Wait, I don't think I... There's only that one other room, but I don't think it actually goes anywhere, but if I needed 5 of them, then... Yeah, 4 cars. I know. This was the model for my own room key. Hang on. There's one more room that I haven't tried yet. I also know there's one room that I like physically have not gone into yet. That's in reference to the first game that I remember. Never mind. I don't think there's another floor, though. Unless maybe... Oh, wait. No, I do have to go back upstairs. Alright, I remember... No, not the talisman. I do have to go back up to the other floor, though, because I think I have a key to that one door. I just remembered it. I think that's what the brass key was for. Yeah, that room that's locked back there. Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, I'll run a little over, it's fine. I'm most likely going to. I don't really have that much of this game left, so... I'll run a little over my usual stopping time. Whole other new section to explore. I think that's Valtiel again. Yep. This is the room that I remembered. Can't open the locker door. Midwich Elementary. Go home, drop dead, thief. This used to be Alessa's, I mean, this was my desk once upon a time. There's a ratty old notebook on the podium. Oops, and there's a letter stuck in here too. Let's see. There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best just to watch and wait. But isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. K. Gordon. Pretty ho-hum picture. There's a map here, but I don't need to take it with me. Don't plan on traveling in the world, I take it. This is a picture of a wolf. Looks like a dog, but it says wolf and everything, so... Okay. There's a tape deck here. Looks perfectly usable.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since, in the womb of the Holy Mother, until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Father Vincent, I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes, but does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
What are these? Letters? No, maybe a bunch of suggestions. People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefit. I've also heard rumors that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organization grow. Even though we believe in God, if there were some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? LS. It's funny, like, a lot of this section is basically a lore dump. Oh, fuck, there is a lot of them in here. Holy hell. What's even supposed to be in this room? If I can't find anything else, then I guess I'll have to go back in there. Nothing important here. It's not that I'm not concerned, but I choose not to be right now. If I fretted over every damn thing, I would have serious mental overload. Yeah, thank God. And the only time you did that in the second game was for a scripted event. I got the High Priestess Tarot card. Alright, I have all the tarot cards now. The name Claudia Wolf is written on the... very small on the cover. Looks like this is her diary. November 10th. She didn't die then, she was born. I knew that for a fact. But then why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to build paradise for the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I'd been searching for in there, how to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16th. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves, Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. An old birthday card on the desk. So she was still hanging on to this. The little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. Yeah, I don't really know what the point is of that room. Maybe on easy mode, there's an ammo dump in there or something like that. I don't know, but I can't find anything in there other than... I think it would be more worth it to just avoid that room rather than get whatever stuff's in there. Yeah, I have all the cards now. I did need 5. Yeah, there's a save right there, too. Damn it! I was hoping to avoid getting hit. I'm alright for now, I don't need to heal. Yeah, unfortunately, if I take too long to do this puzzle, I might look it up pretty quickly. Only because I'm really pressed for time. Like how the further you go, the more corrupted this area gets. And the more monsters end up appearing. Oh, I think I have to inspect it first. Eye of Night. I think that's directly in the middle. Moon would be on top. Hateful thing in the night. Yeah, I'm just gonna look this up real quick. I don't have time. It is kind of a shame. I would like to figure this out on my own, but I also want to finish this tonight because otherwise the next part might be like 10 minutes and I really don't want that. Yeah, I was completely off. There was no way I would figure this out anytime soon. Again, I would have loved to figure this out on my own. Because I never did this on normal as far as I'm aware. Or if I did, I probably looked it up again and I completely forget it, but... I do not have the time to figure this out on my own, unfortunately. Yeah, you were right. Hangman was in the bottom middle.
What do I want? Well, for the two of you to die, that would be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
Yeah, I would agree there. I mean, it's metal as fuck, but I wouldn't want to live there.
God? Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again! Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
Home. This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although, I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way,
Then you kill me? Well, the guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
you'll go to hell!
What did you do?
Nothing important.
You're not going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come. Alessa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a god born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Happy people can be so cruel. Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering? Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine. Alessa, my dearest. For the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. And those are my sins.
If you feel so guilty about it, why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Vincent? The seal of Metatron?
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic. But God loves even you. Now, Alessa, there's nowhere else to run. Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. I've been waiting so long for this. Even as a child, I knew I would see the coming of this day. I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day. Alessa?
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
I love how she said that. Okay, so there's a scene here that you can get if you don't do this. But I don't have enough time to do it because it's a game over, so... Instead, we, do what you're supposed to do.
What are you doing?
Nope. Can't use it. Also, incoming, one of the most fucked up scenes in the whole series.
Alessa, what have you done? What did you swallow? What is this?
Looks like God didn't make it.
That wasn't it, by the way.
God is...
Claudia!
Alessa, you cannot kill God. I will birth God. If you can't do it, Alessa, I will.
Wait, where's... Huh. Body disappeared.
Can't be dead. I was gonna kill you. This is God? I still have some healing left. I'm assuming, because I am getting a little low on healing. I'm assuming, yeah. Yeah, there we go. She's not that hard. I was just a little concerned I didn't have enough healing, but I had plenty. that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits.
Heather, is it really over?
Not yet. You're still alive.
Heather, what the?
Just a joke.
You've got terrible
I'm
taste.
sorry.
Heather, did
You
you...
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
You want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
Spoke of tortured souls, so outrageous the toll. You can lose all you have.
I don't know who this is singing.
He refused to give in to the
It might be Akira Yamaoka, but I'm not sure. Oh no, wait, no, I think it's Joseph Forrest or something like that.
This movie doesn't end the way we want.
It's almost kind of doing like a David Bowie impression.
Shouts at the moon. She's gone, and fear has overcome. He was walking the mile. He was walking alone.
Yeah, I say Joseph Forrest because I think he's credited on the soundtrack.
So outrageous the toll. You can lose all you
Yeah, so Masahiro Ito. He's not the only one that worked on the monster design. I think he did most of it, or at least maybe he was the lead. But yeah, there was more than one. There usually is for releases like this anyway. I think Masahiro Ito, like, everybody, like, kind of credits him for the monster design, because, he's the most active on Twitter. I mean, I've seen his other work. It's very reminiscent of, like, Silent Hill stuff, but he's very much, inspired by H.R. Geiger. Which, he has good taste. Which, if you're not familiar with that name, was a heavy inspiration for the Alien series as well. I don't think... I don't think Geiger designed the aliens. I think he was just an inspiration. Unless I'm thinking about that wrong. Oh, Joe Romersa. I think that's who's actually singing. Not Joe Forrest. Yeah, Joe Romersa. Not Forrest. They do credit him here, too. Yeah, Akira Yamaoka is often associated with this game for his sound design. I'm not sure if he had really much say on the story. I think he's also the one that stuck with the series the longest. Most of them left after 4. Why was that cut off from the bottom? I think that's just a emulator thing. Yeah, the bosses didn't take too long to kill. Memory of Alessa takes the longest. It doesn't say what ending you got, because technically there's only one Kanan ending, the other 2 are special endings. Unlike Silent Hill 2, where there really is no Kanan ending, every ending is a Kanan ending, technically. Extra new game has been added to start screen. Play from there to see and enjoy extra features. Starting from new game will begin a new game without the extra features. You have fulfilled the conditions for the hidden weapon Flamethrower. What the fuck is that? I know what it is. Extra costume has been added to the start screen. If you select this and enter the password, you can get a new costume. You got the extra costume password. Happy birthday. And again, you can also enter the Konami code and get some extra features as well. I might stream this again at some point. One thing I would like to do, I would just have to look it up to do them all. I wouldn't mind doing UFO ending runs for all 3 games. I've seen them all. I don't really remember them that well, except for the first games, but, I might do that one of these days just for fun. Maybe not for Halloween. I might just do that when I feel like it. But yeah, I always like replaying these games. So I'll remember to keep the save file. No, wait. Maybe I can do... I think I'll do this real quick. I think birth and day are capitalized as well. Hope so. Yeah. I think... I didn't do it right. Hold on. I can do this real quick. I just want to show you something. Alright, here we go. Highlight extra new game. Just highlight it? Oh, this is the fucking... It's a fucking AI, answer. I don't think I did it. Unless it's... Unless I have to do it on the analog stick. It's not working for some reason. Oh, select your difficulty. There we go. Okay, we're not, we're, not going to watch the rest of it. I just wanted to show off, what happens when you put in the code real quick. I think I put it in right, when I looked it up. I just, didn't realize you don't hear the confirmation until after you select your difficulty. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight.